You are non-transporting basic EMT ambulance. You are dispatched to the residence of a 44-year-old female complaining of abdominal pain.
Okay. I have my PPE on. Is my scene safe?
Yes.
Okay, what is the mechanism of injury?
A right upper quadrant abdominal pain.
Okay, how many patients do I have?
1.
Okay, so I will call for additional EMS assistance. Is there any need for a C-spine? Is there any spinal injury?
No.
Okay. What is my general impression of the patient?
You find an obese female laying on the couch with her knees drawn up and writhing in pain.
Okay. So, hi ma'am. What is the responsiveness of the patient?
She greets you as you walk in the door.
Okay. What is the chief complaint to this patient?
Right upper quadrant abdominal pain.
Okay. So first I'm going to assess the airway. How is the airway? Is it clear or?
Airway is clear and breathing is equal and adequate. Chest rise and fall and 20 respirations per minute.
So I checked the chest rises, as you said, is equal and adequate. So as of right now, I'm just going to administer 15 liters of oxygen per minute with a non-rebreather mask. I'm going to put it on, turn everything on, and then, is there any major bleeding?
No.
Okay. And then what is the pulse to this patient?
110, strong and regular.
Okay. And then the skin tone and temperature?
Pale, cool, and clammy.
Okay. So at this time, I'm going to say this is a high priority patient, and to transport as soon as possible. What was going on when this happened? What was the onset to this?
Just finished lunch.
Okay. Is there anything that makes your pain better or worse?
Worse upon palpation.
Okay. Describe the pain to me. Is it like pokey? Is it achy? Is it like pressure-like?
Dull and achy.
It's dull and achy. Okay. Out of this pain, out of 1 out of 10, how much pain are you in? 10 being the worst.
10.
10? Okay. About what time did this start? Like, how long ago was this?
An hour ago.
About an hour ago? Okay. And then, does your pain radiate towards any other parts of your body? Is it going anywhere?
Right shoulder.
Shooting up your right shoulder? Okay. Do you have any allergies? Are you allergic to any medications or any other things?
Penicillin.
You're allergic to penicillin? Okay. Do you have a history of any medical problems that I need to be aware of?
Diabetes.
You're diabetic? Okay. Is there any medications that you're currently taking?
Novolog and Humalog.
Okay. What was the last thing you ate?
2 Whoppers, fries, fried chicken, and a Diet Coke.
Okay. And then what was the events that led up to this problem you've been having?
Just finished lunch.
You just finished lunch. Was there anything else other than that?
No.
No? Okay. So, I'm going to assess the systems that were affected. I believe that it was the GIGU and most likely cardiovascular. Pulmonary system may be also affected. So next I will take vital signs. So I'm going to check your blood pressure.
(160/90).
What was the blood pressure?
160/90.
160/90. Okay. I'm going to check the pulse.
110.
110. Okay. And then the respiratory rate itself. What's the respiratory rate?
20 per minute.
20. And then I'm going to check sounds. How are the lung sounds?
Good.
Okay. My field and actually no, you know what? I'm gonna check the blood glucose first because she's diabetic. So what is the glucose, blood glucose?
150.
Okay. My field impression of this patient, just a 44-year-old woman. She's overweight and obese. She had a fatty lunch or breakfast or whatever she was, and she just the fatty lunch just made her chest, her right abdominal pain, and she is diabetic, so it could have something to do with that. But her blood glucose does seem to be okay. My interventions were, I supplied her with oxygen, just 15 liters per minute, with a non-rebreather mask. I will assess this patient about every 15 or so minutes, depending on how much better or how much worse her condition gets. And then I will inform the EMS crew that comes to pick her up that it is a 44-year-old woman. She is overweight and obese. She is diabetic, and she is allergic to penicillin, and that she just had a fatty lunch, and it's her right upper quadrant pain of her abdomen, right upper abdomen quadrant pain, and it's shooting up towards her right shoulder. And that's all.